New Vampire Weekend album. What's going on? It's me, Mr. Tank. I guess it's my name. I don't know. I've never really done long form before. New Vampire Weekend project. New Vampire Weekend album. This marks their first in 4-5 years, somewhere around there. Honestly, I'm quite excited. It's been a while since I've also listened to Vampire Weekend. I've never been like a huge fan of them, but this project's been everywhere. Like since the second it's released, I've heard only positive things about it. Nobody's told me anything negative, and I'm just excited. I have no expectations except for ones that are high, I guess, but I really don't know what this is gonna sound like. I don't know the genre. I don't really know the average rating. I can only assume it's high. So yeah, Vampire Weekend, Only God Was Above Us, new album, pretty great. Let's listen to Sprain over there. Also listen to that Sprain project, really good. And let's see it.
The word, you said it quiet. You don't want to win this war, 'cause you don't want the peace. The word was weaponized as soon as it had passed your lips. And the universe will cry out the truth, which is you got nothing to say. I see the vampires walking, don't be gripped by fear, you're on it next. Dreams are scream piano, I softly reach the high note.
Alright, that was good. That was really good. Oh my god. Wow, that was like my first introduction to like Vampire Weekend in a long time. What a great start. I thought it was gonna be a boring piano ballad, but oh my god, these guys can write a song. Guy, is it a person? No, it's a group. It shows 3 people right there. That was really solid. I love the bridges on the track. The singing is really good too. Very pretty. But, you know, climaxes really well. Hits every point. Scratches that musical itch that I have in my head. I'm feeling like a 9 on that song, but it could go up to a 10. That was really good. That was crazy. Yeah, that was insane. Holy shit. Next track. Oh my god. Yeah, that's really good.
Such a bleak sunrise. Oh, true, I know that was for shack shape, but it's burning by its break is clear. Something's gonna change, and when it does.
That one kind of reminded me of the newest Strokes album, and like all of its positives. Great singing performance. Some really exciting bridges. Generally, everything about that track was just so exciting. Like, it left me on my toes. Like, I didn't know what to expect. Like, I thought, okay, well, this is probably where the song's gonna go. They didn't go in that direction ever. It was a little unpredictable, which is good and kind of hard to do with like indie rock, pop kind of things. So this is really good. Wow, that was another really solid track. I know I'm not focusing much on lyrics, but damn, these sounds, oh my god, these guys are professional. It's almost like they've been doing this since 2008. This is another 9 out of 10 song, but definitely a 9 out of 10. The previous track was a little better. My god, that's a solid one. Alright, Capricorn, next track. Let's see it. Let's see what you got.
Can't reach the moon. I know you're tired of trying. Listen clearly, you don't have to try. Alone and wounded, but in my pride, Capricorn, the year that you are.
Oh, that was a nice track, dude. That was kind of cute. That was a cute little track. Yeah, this album, out of these first 3 songs, is just roaring with so much creativity. It's insane. I love how the electronic components work so incredibly well with the indie element. It kind of reminds me of Radiohead in that way. Like more experimental Radiohead in that way. But oh my god. Again, the singing's just really nice. Lyrics are kind of cute, but they're very bittersweet. That was a nice song. Worst one so far though. That's not a bad thing though. Those other two tracks were just quite solid. I'm feeling like an 8 on that one. Yeah, 10. Again, not an insult. That's not an insult at all. It's a great rating. Great rating. Yeah, I could definitely see someone crying to that one too, like after a breakup. Track 4, Connect. Seemed interesting. 3 songs with C's in the beginning in a row. Let's see it.
The memories don't fade. Surprising fate for days. I need it now.
This is mind expanding. So much to unpack there. Wow. That was the most interesting track so far. Wow. It's kind of like, it's like technical, like mind expanding in a way. It's kind of like the band is putting me inside of a bubble and using their instruments to form a dream. And it's just so cool, man. I didn't love the little like mixing thing like on the final bridge. I know it's intentional. It just was a little off-putting to me, but it wasn't bad. I know it was intentional and it worked. I just, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. But yeah, also that track was downright adorable too with the little piano. My god. Another one of those. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Also, the guitarist is doing really well. The guitarist also needs a raise. I haven't mentioned him, but he's doing fantastic. Holy crap. And again, drums going, being seen and not heard. Or heard and not seen, I guess, is the better way to put it. That was nice. That was a good track. Still feeling an 8, though. Feeling an 8. Close to a 9, but an 8. Yeah. Capricorn is still the worst one so far. Prep School Gangsters. These guys are British. I really hope they're British now.
Turns too far. Call me mad. Now I got the thing you had.
Love it when they do those little horn outros. Yeah, I need a hug. Hold on. I do. Oh my god. That was upsetting. That was beautiful. That was a really beautiful track. Okay. Wow. I did not know you were chill like that. Yeah, everything's great about that. I want a hug. Oh my god. It's like a 9. Is that a beat? That's like another beat. What the hell? Back to rock territory. There we go.
Directly on the floor. Oh, the stuff I can't forget. The shells, broke-hearted builder, crushed beneath the weight, lost and deluded.
Alrighty. That wasn't a bad track. It was good, but it is the worst one so far. I liked little horns in between. I already said the guitars and drums are excellent. And the writing is also quite nice. I do like the writing on this song. I don't love the vocal performance on this one. It's not as powerful. It's more mellow. It's more laid back, which, it is a very lush track, so it makes sense for the vocals being more laid back. But, I don't know. I wish there was kind of more out of it. The violins, like the strings on the track as well, feel kind of cheap. They don't feel real. They feel kind of fake. Which I guess makes sense because, again, electronic album. Well, it's not an electronic album. It's an electronic inspired album. But I just hate fake strings so much, with some exceptions. They just don't sound that good. But it's not bad. It's still good. It's just I have a few gripes with it. It's like a 7. It's a 7, yeah. It's a 7, it's good. I still liked it. I still enjoyed it. I was able to sit through it without getting bored. Just that there were some off-putting parts about it, and that was it. Alright, next track. Gen X Cops. Let's see it.
Forever cursed to live insecure. The curtain drops. Each generation makes its own apology. Each generation makes its own apology.
That is a very obnoxious chorus. Like, I get the message of the song, and yeah, I agree with the message of the song, but the chorus comes off a little, like, imagine, it's like, I get it, it's like the reverse of Gen X, or like, baby boomers blaming, like, the newer generation for all the problems, but, like, it is a little bit obnoxious in a way to just, I don't know, it just really does come off as like the same person saying this are giving off the same vibe as the people of those previous generations saying, no, well, it's all the newer generation's fault for voting Joe Biden into power. And it's just like, yeah, like, we did kind of get screwed over by an older generation, but you didn't need to say it like this. I don't know, it's obnoxious. I don't know. It's a cool message, though, and it does sound incredible. I know I'm harping on the chorus, but it really does sound incredible. It was a bit of a shocker in the beginning to come off from that last song, but that song was exciting. It was riveting. It was ripping. Like the riffs were incredible. Riffing, I guess. And, oh my god. Dude, the singing is excellent. I do like the little outro, too. It is incredible, and it's a passionate track, too. So no matter what he's saying, it doesn't matter, because honestly, he's just cooking. He's going off. So even though I had that little complaint in the beginning, this track is excellent. Either way, I just felt like I needed to, like, point out that it was a little bit... I don't disagree with the message at all. I don't disagree with the message. I do agree with it. Just like, could have done a little more justice. I will give it a 9, because even though it's imperfect, there are some parts that do go above and beyond. So I'm going to cut a little bit of slack. I'm going to give it a 9. All right, next track. Mary Boone. I don't know. I guess I'll find out.
Painted white, no in town.
How did you say it?
Painted white.
Baby Buan?
Oh my love, was it all in vain? The one from Queens, not from Brooklyn. Russian icons and salmon dollars and
that track was a little bit boring. I'm sorry. The actual, like, verses on the track were boring. Everything else was quite exciting and interesting and sonically potent. But, oh my god, those like, actual verses were, like, genuinely boring. Like, where he's, like, actually speaking or singing. There was just, like, nothing going on. And I get that's, like, a little bit of... I get that's, like, trying to, like, make, like, the climaxes more rewarding. But I just... Oh, my God, it was a little boring. Like, put, like, a little bass lick in there. Or, like, a guitar or something. Like, those are your strengths. You have a lot of strength. Put something in there. You have a ton of strengths. Put, like, anything in there. Whatever. It's not bad. It's a 7. It's like 7 out of 10. Yeah, 7 out of 10. That was nice. Alright, next track. Paravda. I think. I don't know. English is my first language. I'm just stupid. Next track.
I wonder if they'll wait a while to clear away my crocodile. Young Ludmilla lived there too. Shares the Russian word for true. Your consciousness is not my problem. I took the family balalaika. They always ask me about
I think I need another hug. Oh my god. Sorry, that just happened. I think I need another hug. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a great one. It does suffer from a few of the same problems of the previous track. So I wish there was a little bit more going on, but it's not severe here to where it's like a serious problem. It does actually not feel super boring, and it does make the track rewarding. Unlike the previous one where it felt like a slog. Yeah, I give it an 8. Yeah, it's a good one. That was a nice one. Final track, Hope. Oh my god, the serotonin. Oh my god, the serotonin is getting released. That's Tom Jeff.
Scout the matador. The U.S. Army won the war. Just did not divide. The call keeps coming from inside the tracks. I hope you let it go. I hope you let it go.
Now, before I give my track analysis, I am really tired. So I am surprised I was able to make it through an 8-minute song. But I don't feel like that needed to be 8 minutes. The final, like, when the chorus came back at, like, the late 8-minute mark, I didn't think it was completely necessary. But all of it was very sound. It was all very nice. And a lot of the parts of it, like, a lot of the actual, like, parts earlier on, like, 4 minutes before, if it was just, like, another 4-minute, like, 11-second song, somewhere around there, this could have been a 9, like a 10, somewhere around there. But because it did go on for a long time, I'm going to give it an 8 for this song. But there will be a short review out for it at some point this week. So, you know, I will re-listen to it then, and I will rescore it then if I think any differently of it. Alrighty. So, final thoughts on this thing. That was quite a solid album. My god, that was solid. That was really solid. It was wildly electronic. It was insanely exciting. It was very bittersweet and weirdly, like, luscious at times, and it balanced it with, like, not being boring. which, you know, I kind of like. I like it a lot, actually. Very appreciative of that. I loved all the key components, like the actual key components, the drums, the singing, and, you know, the guitars. And I only feel like there were mess ups when those things were either absent or other elements were brought in that weren't those three main things. I like the horns all throughout the record. I don't know if they're real or not, but I did like them. And I said the strings were lacking, also that some of the lyrics were lacking, but honestly, it's fine. I even feel like since it's a very youthful album, it's like there's almost a beauty in that imperfection, because like people at this age that he's trying to like depict aren't perfect. It's brutally honest. And even though it might be a little bit like immature at times, it is still it's quite beautiful. I'm feeling an 82% on this one. Oh, one more thing. Just some concluding thoughts. Unrelated to this, you can click off now. Unless you like music, like a lot, then I guess stick around. J. Cole review. Short review coming out soon. And you'll see that the 10 out of 10s playlist over there was updated with one song. That review's coming soon too. Alright. Yeah. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.